Hey, y'all know me, dropping in, spread a little tea, and you know how we do it, so let's get right into it. I normally don't come on weekends, but since I've been in tube jail for the last 7 days, I am playing catch up. So let's start by dissecting this phone conversation that Robert released yesterday with him and Sybil.
I really
We
hate that
only have one thing in common. You
listen
just say
to
the
me,
word.
listen to me. I hate that I did all of this to like build you up and all that because us both being into this social media world shit, just like Tasha K said, I understand it now. This is sad. Like the attacks, like I don't know if you're just trying to hurt me, but I'm just speaking to you
Trying to
as
hurt you with what?
I'm just everything that you've done on social media.
Robert, how many times you gonna call me about this? We done had a conversation about this before
This is the
and
re-
it
this,
went nowhere.
this is the reason why we can never talk. When I
No,
come
it's
to
not the
you,
reason why we can never talk. We have already had these conversations and then
okay.
you be like, all right, cool. You hang up the phone. Then the next week you call me about the same thing again.
Hold
I
up,
don't want to
Brianna.
keep talking
Hey,
about that.
Brianna, listen. I'm gonna take my own advice and listen to your problems first. Then I'm gonna bring mine to you. You go ahead, tell me everything that's bothered you.
Robert,
Everything.
don't.
No, I need to know. I mean, moving forward, right now we just gonna be cordial for our daughter. I just want to know everything
Why
and
does it
come
matter?
because it that's the only way we're gonna heal. Because I can tell you still hurting.
Y'all, please excuse my voice. I was up late last night and then laughing and talking loud, so I kind of lost my voice. Just bear with me. The first part of this, we could tell that Sybil was very agitated, which is understandable because she kept saying, Robert, didn't we just talk about this? Didn't we just talk about this the other day? Didn't we just talk about this yesterday? So it's understandable for her to be agitated because apparently they have been talking about this for days off and on. But there's a difference in today, and that's the part she don't get. Today, honey, you're being recorded.
That to me. It's constant attacks, Brianna. And just what I said,
When the
just
last time I attacked you?
yesterday, the day before yesterday, right on the internet, bad, cuss me out. You say that the past couple of days, you
Right, 2
really
days ago.
the past 2 days you have went in on a crazy rant about me, saying a bunch of stuff about me. What are you talking about 2 days ago? Like that was like 2 years. That's
In
2 days
3
ago is
months, you've been
recent.
attacking me.
No, I have not. Just you keep saying I
Oh my
attacked you. You
God.
never even looked at my videos.
Okay.
So how can you say I attacked you? What did I say about you? That's what I'm saying. We this is the only way we're gonna come to an understanding. What did I say
I
about
don't
you?
understand why we need to come to an
Because
understanding.
we have to, Brianna. This is the only way you're gonna be.
Why?
The only way you're gonna heal. This is the reason why you're still trying to hurt me.
I can't heal from you.
The only reason why you're trying to hurt me is
I
because
can't heal from you because you would never understand.
I'm trying to make me tell me what I've done to hurt you.
The mind fucking.
And how do I do
Every
that?
other week, you tell me one thing, then you get on the internet and say another thing. 1 minute you in a hotel room and you apologize and you're understanding and I break everything down about me and Desharia and you understanding. Then the next minute you're not understanding. The next minute is okay, Maura, go get it. The next minute you don't give a fuck. You don't understand. Next minute you forgot about everything that you ever said to me. I don't understand. 1 minute you acknowledge. The next minute you apologize to me. The next minute we cool. Then the next minute you on internet saying something else. Just like everybody else who attacking me on the internet.
I applaud Robert for trying to have patience with this child and trying to get a better understanding of what he did wrong so he can make his wrong right. But he wanted to hear it from her. He didn't want to assume, he didn't want to, interpret what he felt. He wanted to hear from her. And he kept asking her, tell me, what have I done to hurt you? So I'm like, this is when she gonna let it out. Because this was her chance to say, the abuse, Robert, the abuse. But no, instead we got my effing me. And he asked her again, how do I do that? 1 minute you in a hotel room, you being understanding, we cool. The next minute we not. 1 minute you acknowledge, the next minute you don't. Basically, her argument was he's not understanding. Basically, her argument was he say one thing to make them think they're fine. And then the next minute, she's saying that he's on social media talking crazy again. Then she wants to jump to victim on social media. Social media coming at me and talking about me just like everybody. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, we get it. Moving forward. Brianna, this was your chance to let this man know if he physically abused you, that should have been your argument. Robert, you beat me. Robert, you physically abused me. Robert, you emotionally abused me. Robert, that's what it should have been. That's when you should have let it out. But you couldn't let it out because it didn't happen. And see, this was just you and Robert on the phone together. You weren't on social media on live with him on the phone fronting. Now we getting the whole story. Now we're gonna move forward.
Yeah, it's a free world. Everybody's talking about you and me. Everybody around the world.
Everybody. I'm talking about your family, and we're gonna talk about my people too. It's the same thing. It go both ways, and neither one of us, no wrong, make neither one of them right.
Okay, so like you just said, Ayana, Naya, and all these people talking about me. You notice I still ain't bashing you?
Robert.
Okay, I'm waiting. Cause this,
you say you're not bashing me.
No, who's making you think I'm bashing
how you went from you this, you that, uplifting me and all that, then you get on the internet and drag me. You put totes on top of your head, making fun of me. That's not funny.
Brianna, how long ago was that tote stuff done?
It don't matter. That's why I said for 3 months you done some stuff.
Yeah, but this was after you went on there and bashed the hell out of me. You lied on me. You did a lot of stuff to me. What are you talking about?
Robert, we both went into this room and apologized to each other for shit we done on the internet. That Monday, you was back at it again because you saw some shit that happened last week.
Okay, you do realize I never knew you said those bad things about me? They came out after we had that conversation in the hotel?
If we're going to have a conversation and we're going to forgive each other, we're not going to bring up something that happened last week.
I can only forgive you for what I know. The other stuff that came out was other stuff. It was way too much more low blows kept coming out. But every day I kept constantly seeing more things. I don't watch your page.
It's not even about
and I don't listen to me. Look, hold up. Hold up, Brianna. I let you get all that. I let you say a whole lot right now that didn't even have anything to do with what we was really even talking about. I let you say a whole lot. Listen to me.
Okay, on this segment of the video, he's asking her to tell him what he did to drag her because she keeps saying that he dragged her. So he's asking her, what did I do? And she said, you was saying a lot. You joked about putting that tote over my head, Robert. That was not funny. And he said, do you know how long ago that was? Which when that video came out, I didn't think that was funny because even if he didn't abuse her, they were into it. If he didn't physically abuse her when they were arguing or whatever, he did admit that he did put that tote on top of her. So him making a joke of it, excuse me, I didn't agree with that. So I feel her on that. But he then said, how long ago was that? So apparently they had already discussed that. So he like, what's recent? Tell me what I did. But did y'all catch this when she said, when we were in the room, we both apologized to each other. And in the first segment we was listening to, I heard her say when you were in the hotel, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, was she meaning when Robert was in the hotel and he called her, or was she trying to insinuate that they were together? But what she said was when we were in the room, we both apologized to each other. So look, that's something we didn't know about. I think what she was saying was when we were in that hotel room, we apologized to one another. She said, then that Monday, here you go again. I wonder what else happened in that room. See, she can't tell what happened in that room because guess what? Mr. Wu-Tang was in her life and her social media followers already think that she's not involved with Robert no type of way. Now, I know this was a while ago, but I do believe, this is just my opinion, that they may have hooked up in that room. Robert's not going to say it because he know he would get dragged. So this is something that they both can keep between each other. But at the same time, I don't know, because she didn't know she was being recorded, but Robert did know he was recording her. But I'm sticking with my own little opinion. I believe that yes, they did meet up at a hotel room. They talked, they apologized, whatever happened, they moved on that night, and then that Monday, it started up again. Moving forward. Now y'all let me know if I'm tripping. I heard her say when we went into the hotel room and we apologized to one another, but we hadn't heard about that. So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Am I reading too much into this, or did y'all catch it? Moving forward.
And apologize to each other for shit we done on the internet. That Monday, you was back at it again because you saw some shit that happened last week.
Okay, you do realize I never knew you said those bad things about me? They came out after we had that conversation in the
But if we're
hotel?
going to have a conversation and we're going to forgive each other, we're not going to bring up something that happened last week.
I can only forgive you for what I know. The other stuff that came out was other stuff. It was way too much more low blows kept coming out. But every day I kept constantly seeing more things. I don't watch your page.
It's not even about
and I don't listen to me. Hold up. Hold up, Brianna. I let you get all that. I let you say a whole lot right now that didn't even have anything to do with what we was really even talking about. I let you say a whole lot. Listen to me. All of this bashing you did to me on the internet. I don't follow your page. I don't even listen to the comments. People was telling me you were saying stuff. You know what? I had to go look for myself. I went on YouTube and all of these videos come out with you saying that I abused you for the whole marriage. You going through all this stuff saying I'm all this stuff mentally and all this bad stuff you were saying about me. You call it saying I got a shrimp penis and buying a sausage. You cussing me out like crazy. You told me my music was trash.
Didn't we talk about this yesterday?
No, because I told you, because I need to establish what's going on, because you telling me that the reason why you bashing me is because of what all these people are saying that I'm saying.
No, I'm bashing you. Yeah.
Okay, well, see, you gotta listen.
Go watch no videos.
You have to though. You have to go listen for yourself. They lying to you and saying I'm saying stuff I never said. When I go live, anytime I get on there, I play recordings of things to show that I'm not this person that you painted me out to be. That's all I do. I don't go on there and bash you.
Okay.
That's the truth. So what you doing to me?
You posted a video.
Yeah, everything that I've been posting is defense. In defense to everything that you're saying, because you ruined my point. No, I'm not. I haven't proven my point, because you still going on there talking about me. You still on there. Yes, you are, Brianna. You on your stories calling me a narcissist. You know damn well I'm not a narcissist.
And now I ain't posted no narcissist shit in a while.
Brianna, you just posted stuff on your story yesterday.
Okay, well, I'm about no narcissist.
It's about other stuff. You said that was a skit. That wasn't no skit.
Robert, what I'm not going to do is argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue. That's my point.
You are.
We can't even talk. See, you see what I'm talking about? You proving me right. You proving me right. I try to talk to you and look what happens.
Every time we talk, you bring up the same shit. We talk about it. Cool. We get through this shit. Tomorrow you're going to call me again. I just seen something else. I don't want to hear this no more, man. Whatever I said is whatever I said. I apologize and I'm moving on. I'm closing that damn chapter. Don't call me about nothing else that happened on social media at this point. I am done with talking about you. That's it. That's all.
We've been done for a while and you still keep talking about me.
Everything that happened yesterday and beyond yesterday, I apologize and I'm done.
Brianna,
you know how to tell them to shut up. You don't want them to shut up.
Brianna, you don't realize
you want to drag me, Robert, do it by yourself.
I'm not dragging nothing.
You don't need your whole family.
No, the whole world is dragging you and that ain't got nothing to do with me.
You don't need your whole family.
The whole world is doing this and it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't. I've talked to my sister and them about you already, not to do it. They gonna do what they want to do, just like you gonna do what you want to do, just like your friends is doing what they want to do.
Okay.
This is what I'm trying to figure out. You can't even control. You can't even control your friends, and you think I can control somebody? No, you can't.
It's because I tell them to do it.
So you telling them to do the things?
Yes, because your family.
Oh my God. Yeah, but I ain't told them to do nothing. They defending their brother because they know this. They know those things are lies.
They done defended enough.
No, they haven't, because you still talking. No, you still on there bashing.
3 months.
And you're still bashing.
Still going.
How you don't realize it's you bashing?
Every response don't get a response. Period.
Well, you bashing. You keep bashing.
You say something, I'm going to respond to you.
Brianna.
You say something.
Let's dissect. So Sybil has been bashing Robert based on what her followers have been telling her that he said. Did I hear him say that She doesn't even go watch his videos. He was begging her to go and watch the video so she can see that he had not been talking about her. Every video he made was in a response to something she had made. So she never watched the videos for herself to see if her fan base was lying to her about what her husband / daughter's father was saying. Come on now, how immature can we be? After a while, Trisha couldn't take it anymore. She did that. Robert, what I'm not going to do is argue with you. And then Trisha popped out. And I mean, she started going in. I'm not going to keep doing this. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to. And she let it go on and on and on. Then she started talking about, you can get your family to shut up. You can make them be quiet. They talking about me. Girl, you have been bashing his brother since the beginning. Since the first week y'all got into it in October, you were calling this man the GAY word. Kevina or something you was calling him. When he hadn't even come out and said anything. And how is it that you want his 2 family members, 2? You want him to make his 2 family members shut up when they have the right to defend their brother. You want them to shut up while you sick the whole team Bree on him. Make it make sense. Y'all, and I could not believe when he said, well, I've talked to my brother and my sister, and I've told them not to do this. But they grown. They gonna do what they want to do. They protecting their brother in response of what you are doing. He said, your friends come on here and they also bash me, but you can't control them. And y'all, I'll be damned. Trisha said, yes, I can. Yes, I can. He said, oh, you can? Yeah, I can, because I tell them to say it. I tell them what to say. What? You just admitted that when all your friends done came on and said certain things about Robert, you told them to do that? But they made it seem like it was coming from their heart and they was here to protect you. And this is just a man. This is the best reality show we got out, y'all. Moving forward.
So what did
say something else? I'm gonna respond.
So what did I say that you responded to?
What are you talking about?
What did I say that you responded to?
Let me get in my receipts.
Yeah, because I mean, so far it's just what people telling you. You about to read off stuff that people telling you, and it's a lie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead, read it off, because you still are so stubborn to go listen to my videos. You believe everything that these people telling you on the internet. These people are not your friends. You think they're your friends. They got you on the internet lying like crazy because they lying and saying I said stuff that I didn't say. I'm dead serious. The only thing I've ever said is I ain't never abused you. You done brought up the tote incident and everything. You told your version of the story. I told my version of the story. I'm a grown man. I ain't about to lie on no camera about nothing. Everything I said was true. What they gonna do? I'm grown. Somebody gonna give me a whooping? Clearly, neither one of us went to jail. So what in the world is you still doing? Why you keep going on trying to make these people believe stuff?
What in the world is you still doing?
You still on here trying to make these people believe stuff.
You calling me this morning to start bullshit.
Boy, this is the reason why we can't have no conversation.
We are having a conversation.
This is why we can't fix nothing.
The conversation you want because you want me to agree with everything.
No, I want you to fix the problems. And right now, all you talking about is everybody else.
How about you fix it?
I can't fix nothing. You talking about everybody else. I've been took accountability. Yes, I did.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
When?
On social media and to you several times. Brianna, it's on the internet. You seen it, and you said you approved of it. You already told the world that I apologized.
No, I didn't. Where?
You told the world that I apologized to you, and you accepted it.
You didn't take
you told it.
Nothing in this marriage.
Yes, I did, Brianna.
No,
so we got to talk.
You said I did nothing wrong. I was perfect.
Brianna, I already took accountability. I said that the same thing I just said to you right when I opened up with this conversation. I said listening to your problems and trying to understand you is the only thing that I didn't do in the marriage. That's it. I didn't do nothing else. Just what I'm trying to do to you right now, and you see it's still not working. I've tried to do this a lot in the marriage. I've tried this a lot in the marriage. The communication is always going to be off. You're not listening to me.
Talk about social media.
You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. No, you're not hearing me. Our life is social media. Basically, you know that. You keep talking about social
What?
media. Social media has been running our whole marriage through you. Everything they say to you, you
'cause
come
of
to me
you.
with. No, it's because of
'Cause
you
of
listening
you.
to them.
Okay.
Yes, everything you come and get mad about is through the internet.
In this part of the video, she supposedly are getting her receipts. Let me get my receipts. He said, yeah, go on and pull out whatever you need to pull out that you're going to read off what people are telling you. Pull out something that you know for a fact yourself. He told her, these people on the internet, they're not your friend. Robert said, the only thing I've been saying this whole time is that I did not abuse you. I did not abuse you. Trisha, it was crickets in the background. He gave you another chance to say, yes, you did. Yes, you have abused me. This whole marriage, this whole 6 years, you have been so abusive. You have been physically abusive, emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. He gave you that chance again. You had the floor to say, yes, Robert, you did abuse me. And you didn't say it because it didn't happen. The whole time, this man never disrespected her, never cursed at her, and continued to have patience with her. The only thing I did not like was when she wouldn't answer his question or something, or she would go off subject. He would say, this is why we can't never talk. This is why we can't have no conversation. No, that's not why. Y'all are having a conversation. Like, stop saying that every time something is not going the way you want it to go. That would piss me off. She was yelling that he has not taken accountability for anything. And he was telling her, yes, I did. I did. Well, what did you take accountability for, Robert? What did you take? And he told her, I said I was not emotionally there for you in this marriage. And I apologize for that. She said, well, where's the video? Why? Why do you want it to be a video online of him apologizing to you? Which he did do that months ago. But you worried about the wrong stuff. You wanted him to do that on a video. You worried about where the video is so you can continue to make people think that this happened and you could, swing and curve his apology and make it seem like the apology was about something else, when the only thing he was apologizing for was not being there for you emotionally. And he made that clear. The whole time you're wanting an apology from him, we still haven't got, you know what, I'm not even going to say we, because he deserved it. He still has not gotten an apology online from you, stating that none of this happened. The only thing happened was the tote thing. Your husband is not and did not physically abuse you. If he had, you would have, this was your chance to let us know that. And you didn't, you failed.
Robert, at that time when I said I didn't want to do it no more, what you do?
Brianna, so you gonna tell me? So how was you gonna continue to? You said that you wanted me to
stand in the house.
Brianna, you said you wanted me to stop messaging.
Not going to work.
Brianna, you said you wanted me to stop messaging.
Stay home?
Oh, okay. Let me let you finish getting that out because I can't even get to my point. You said that if you want me to stop messaging women to promote my music and all that stuff, and you'll pay my bill.
Let me tell you something. This is a deal that I made with him, which is the funniest thing. I said, I will pay all the bills if you stop flirting. I will pay all the bills. You don't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to pay all the bills. Just stop flirting with bitches. And he kept on saying, well, that's how it's going to make my music pop. It's going to make my music pop. It's always been that excuse, but I'm just like, if that was the case, if you got to flirt with some Chris Brown, don't got to flirt. You post on TikTok, it's going to go, it's going to go. But I offered that, and that's how I ended up paying everything, because he was like, okay, I'll stop flirting.
And I wish that day would have never happened. I wish you'd have never went live. I hate that day.
Me too.
Well, you said you don't regret it. You said you would do the same thing again.
I don't regret going live.
So so you don't regret the worst day of your life? You don't, because you know this is the worst thing that ever happened. You going live with that BS.
Yeah, it is the worst thing that ever happened.
So you don't regret it? Because I would regret the worst thing that I've ever done. How do you don't regret that?
Because we would still be doing the same shit.
No, we would not still be doing the same thing. Brianna, I've been saying I wanted a divorce and let's go do this together, and you would never want to do it.
Now you want to get a divorce.
I've been saying it. Brianna, you can't divorce somebody who don't want to go sign the paperwork.
Nigga, I don't have to go with you the same way you just went and got a lawyer.
I had to do it now. I had no other choice. No, I had no other choice now.
I've been told you to do that.
Yeah, and I've been told you to do it and you didn't do it.
Because I don't want to get no lawyer.
You didn't even want no divorce.
I do.
No, you didn't.
I do.
Yeah, you do now, because I done already went and filed.
It don't matter. People file all the time, and people fight and go to court back and forth, because they don't want no divorce.
Well, that's not the case with me because like, all I'm saying to you is no, that's not the case with me. If I file for a divorce, I'm gonna get a divorce. I don't do that fake stuff people do.
Ain't nobody gotta do nothing fake.
I'm just saying if
I wanted to be a bitch, I could be a bitch and just drag your ass out the court.
Brianna, if you wanted to, Brianna, that ain't gonna. That's not how it works, and that's not how it works. That's not how that works here. No, that's not how it works here. It doesn't work that way here.
Okay.
They will sign it for you if you don't do it. That's how it works.
What do you want?
They will terminate it. We ain't got to be the ones to do it. They will.
If I don't show up.
They will terminate it regardless, Brianna, if you don't do it.
Want, man? Golly.
I called to get some understanding. What are you so hurt about?
You don't need no understanding because you don't give a fuck.
Didn't you say didn't you tell the world you don't want to be with me?
You don't care.
Didn't you tell the world?
I know this conversation between the two of them is older. But I have to say this. Hearing them trying to communicate with one another is driving me insane. If I had to communicate with him or her when there's an issue, I would go crazy. The first thing they're constantly doing is talking at each other and pointing fingers at each other while trying to act like they're not the problem. When it's simple as coming together as a couple and attacking the issue. That's what they need to do. They need to attack the issue, the problem as a team. But instead, they're coming for one another. And if this is how their communication was the whole 6 years, it was HELL in that household. I would be crazy. The kids should be crazy. Their communication was completely off. They spoke about when she said that if he would stop flirting with women, she would pay all the bills. He said he would respond back to women to promote his music. And I must say, I'm watching Love After Lockup, and it's a couple on there where this man is trying to get back into his rap career, and his management is telling him, when you come, don't wear your ring, because the fan base don't accept you when they're looking at you as a family man as they would a single man. So I don't know if that's how it is in the industry, if that's how you're supposed to look. So I'm not going to really go into that. But he was saying he was responding because that's the way he promote his music, by interacting with different women. What's crazy is she was saying how controlling he is, or he was with her. But the offer she made him, she was controlling the whole situation. Her offering to pay all the bills so he can stop messaging women about his music and responding back was her paying all the bills. That was a form of control. But I guess she didn't see it that way. He was speaking on how he's been asking her for a divorce for the longest, and she wouldn't give him a divorce. And she was like, well, you could have went down there like you did now, like you went and got a lawyer now. Thank you for admitting that. I mean, we all knew when she was on that video and she said the sheriff showed up at her door with divorce papers. We knew he filed for divorce. That was his signature when he filed. And they delivered the papers to her. So I don't understand why her fan base keeps saying that he won't sign the paperwork. But he proved and she proved on here, just like he proved everything else, that yes, he filed for a divorce and he been wanting a divorce. And then here she come with, I'm going to have to name this little kid that she turns into. I have to get a good name. If y'all could think of some names, shoot them down below. But then she turns into a kid and she wants to say, people file divorce all the time. a husband and wife fell all the time, and then they go back and forth in court because they don't want to do it. Shut up, okay? People file for divorce. If the other party does not agree and want to contest it, they can. Yes, some people file for divorce and the spouse is not ready to give up. And yes, it does prolong the divorce. In your case, you're saying you ready to give up. You don't want Robert. So now we're just trying to figure out why you won't sign on the dotted line. Give us a video on that. It's messed up that all the people that turned on Robert and stopped following Robert. I never stopped following him, but I believed what it was she said happened when she started saying he physically abused her, because as women, that's what we do. We draw to women because we're more understanding, we're more emotional creatures. So yes, I did side with her until I started seeing holes in her story. I never unfollowed him. I never said mean things to him. I never did any of that. But he lost a lot of followers. He lost a lot of money due to this lady lying and making up all these stories on him, allegedly. I wonder, now that the tables are starting to turn, what if she lost her followers, her fan base, and her income took a drastic cut and her followers drastically fell off? How would she survive? How would she feel? This man held his composure the whole time. The whole time he was losing every day, He still kept his faith.
So why are you calling me asking me about some understanding?
Because I want you to stop all this hurting that you're doing on the internet.
I'm done.
No, you're not. You just did it today.
Amora.
Can we squash this nonsense?
Come on.
Huh? Can we squash this nonsense?
Come on.
Say.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Momo. Brianna, can we squash this nonsense for Momo?
He tells her he would like for her to stop hurting on the internet. Can we stop all of this nonsense? Can we please stop all of this nonsense? Of course, she ignored him. Then she started talking to the baby and told her baby to say good morning. And we do know this video was old, so of course, you all know it never stopped. Sybil, this message is for you. The jig is up. And what's crazy is he had this all along, and he was still trying to save you. Like, he still did not want to put you out there like that. This man held on to the information he had and still didn't release it through all of the stuff she was putting out about him. The shrimp, the Vienna sausage, the deadbeat father, the her calling DCFS on his sister, her calling his brother GAY, her defaming his character, her doing all of this. Him losing money, him losing followers. He had this in his back pocket the whole time. Where he gave her the chance to admit that he was an abuser to her, and not once did she admit it. You pushed this man to the edge to where he finally had to meet you on your level to get you to sit that ass down. Because since he been releasing these videos daily, you have been sitting that ass down. This is what it took for him to get on your level, for you to shut your damn mouth. Now you want to post fairies and all this other crap about you being in New York City. Don't nobody care. But what you're not doing is you're not responding to his truth that he's putting out. That you're not doing. And another thing, I don't see how your followers continue to follow you and go live with you with how you treat them. You so disrespectful to them. The minute they say something just a little bit sideways, you cursing them out. F them, and only thing you want to hear is that you're pretty. And that can only get you so far. What are you gonna do when you ain't got them looks? What would you do if you had to take that weave out, take that makeup off, and walk around in them glasses and your short hair every day? Would you still have this effort attitude and I'm the shit? Your stuff that you put on is what people are attracted to. That what you have inside of your heart is cold. You're bitter, you're hurt, you're jealous, and you're lost. And you need to seek some help. And we will be waiting on a video from you apologizing to Mr. Latruth about all of this. Then you need to apologize to all of us who believed your ass. This was wrong. And it has went on too long. And then last thing I want to speak about is your little post that you put up about how you going to start getting people pages shut down, and you have gotten people pages shut down. Why? Why are you out to like hurt and get everybody who's not kissing your ass and telling you that you're beautiful? Just like social media is your job, social media is a job to a lot of us out here. But because we're not telling you what you want to hear or what your followers tell you, you're trying to get us shut down. But what you're not realizing is you're only relevant because of us and Robert. All we're doing is reporting what you have already put out. If we were not reporting that, you would not be relevant. If you and Robert, once this divorce is over, what do you have to talk about? Nothing. We won't have anything to talk about because we're not just going to sit up and talk about you. People say they're sick of the drama, but come on. Drama is what draws attention, and that's what's going on right now. But when this divorce is final, let's see what you have that is going to keep your fan base. And you're not going to have to worry about me, not this vlogger over here, HarmoniSpeaks. Because when it's over, I'm done. I only have stuff to speak on because you're constantly putting stuff out for me to speak on. So instead of you trying to shut everybody down, close your mouth. Stop speaking about drama and chaos and BS. And then we won't have anything to speak on. It's that simple. Stop being the police. Just leave it alone. We all on here doing the same thing. Talking about what y'all already put out. So once again, if your feelings are hurt and you can't take it, although you say daily when you on live, I don't care, it don't bother me, I don't care, but you do care because you're taking the necessary steps to get people pages shut down who's telling the truth, the hardcore truth about you. You don't like it. And that's why you are doing this. But I'm here to tell you, as long as you and Robert are putting out content, HarmoniSpeaks will be talking about the content that y'all are releasing. Now, move on. And then all of us will move on. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video.